Alright, what's going on, gamers? It's a very big man here, back with part 2 of what I want to see in Modern Warfare 3. First off, I didn't explain myself real well in the first video about the perks. Instead of having, Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3, I want to see it be, you pick your own 3. You would get 3 perk slots, and out of the 9 that I have, you pick your 3, instead of just having Tier 1 with 5 random perks, half of which do nothing, and so on and so forth. But this one I'm going to be talking about guns and stuff that I want to see. And sorry, my chair's kind of loud. It's probably from my fat ass sitting on it all the time. But I start off with the assault rifles. Again, this is just a wish list from me. I made up this list myself. But start off with the assault rifles and go with the M16. This is in no particular order, by the way. The M16, the M4, and the M4A1, it's the same gun. The AK-47, the leak on Pt.2 had the it was either the FAMAS, from Modern Warfare 2, or the G36C, and I want both of those. I got both the G36 and the FAMAS on here. The M14, which was a single burst, well, not burst. It was a single shot, kind of like the Barrett that I'm using in this game, along with the FAL from Modern Warfare 2, the TAR-21 and the ACR, just because they're all really good guns, and this is a mix from Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2. For the SMGs, again, the leak had the MP5. I'd like to see the Mini Uzi, the AK-74U, the P90, the Vector, and the UMP-45, as long as they tweak it from the one that's in Modern Warfare 2 and kind of tone down the damage of it or something. So, light machine guns, the M240, the RPD, the AUG, or the AUG H-bar, whatever you want to call it, and the MG4. They didn't really have a lot of light machine guns in either game, but I just looked at them all and compared stats to them and found that these were some of the better ones. I know they're going to have shotguns. I hope they turn them into primaries instead of having them as secondaries again. For the shotguns, they'll probably get the Spaz. I know they'll have the AA-12, the fully automatic gun, that automatic shotgun that I hated when people use that thing. The M1014, the Winchester 1200, and the Striker. For snipers, I'd like to see him bring back pretty much all of them except for the Dragunov. I hated that gun. Honestly, I did. That and the WA-2000, both of those I hated completely. Other than that, bring back the rest of them. The 50 cal, the M40, the M21, the Intervention, all that other good stuff. For secondaries, I got pistols and machine pistols along with launchers. The pistols, the USP-45, the M1911, the Desert Eagle, the M9. Actually, they can bring back pretty much every single pistol except for the 44 Magnum. I didn't really like that as much, and I don't know. It's just I didn't really like it. For machine pistols, the G18s, as long as they because I'm using Kimbo G18s in this game right here, and I didn't as long as they reduce the accuracy of them by a little bit, that'd be fine, even with steady aim on, because they shoot pretty straight at it as it is already. The Pt.2, actually, I like bring back all the ones from Modern Warfare 2. I don't care. They're all fun to use and stuff like that. For launchers, all I want to see are ones that can lock onto vehicles only. Meaning, all they can do is pretty much take down killstreak rewards. If they have certain ones in the game and stuff. Because I absolutely hate people that run around scavenger, danger close, and I don't know, something else, but they got an RPG and tubes with them, and that always sucks. For equipment, they're probably gonna have the usual frags and claymores and C4s. I'd like to see them still have the Semtex though, and some version of the throwing knife, just because that's always fun to kind of just screw around with the throwing knife. And I came up with some kill streaks too. Actually, I should be able to cover most all of them. Again, I looked at the list from Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops, and you know, I always knew that they had the ones in COD 4 and World at War. Those were pretty much the same, except for one was a helicopter and one was dogs. But for a 3 kill streak, I want to see a UAV and a counter UAV. That way, you know, because when you have both, when you're able to have both of them up, it kind of it's not overpowered. It's just that it's a little more of an advantage, and it could just kind of make things a little more equal. Have both of them be a 3 kill streak. For a 4 kill streak, just do a SAM turret. For the people that don't want to run like cold blooded or something like that, they can airdrop in the SAM turret, which will take down, you know, UAVs, counter UAVs, all that kind of thing. For a 5, let's see, what do I have here? A Predator missile and a sentry gun, pretty much self-explanatory. For a 6, an airstrike or the mortar team from Black Ops. Either one would be fine with me, or both would be cool too. For 7, I have the Harrier strike and the attack helicopter, but the one from Call of Duty 4, the one in Modern Warfare 2, the 7 kill streak one, sucks completely. For 8, and none of these kill streaks would stack with each other like they do in Modern Warfare 2. Just kind of make it more of a challenge to get all of these, because I got a bunch of them. For 8, I'd like to see a stealth bomber and a Pavlo. Or wait, no, not a Pavlo, a care package. Sorry, but the thing with the care package is, it would be guaranteed at least a 5 kill streak or higher, up to an 11 kill streak, from 5 to 11, and you get that at 8 as an 8 kill streak. For 9, you get a Pavlo or a chopper gunner. I kind of like the one from Black Ops, to be honest. It was kind of fun. I think it was sometimes it was better than the one in Modern Warfare 2, sometimes not. I'm running out of time here, so I got to do this fast. For a 10, it automatically refills all of your ammo, grenades, and equipment. For 11, the AC-130 and dogs. And then 15 would be the EMP, and since the kill streaks wouldn't stack, I'd anywhere from 20 to 25. I'd put the nuke if they want it back in this one, in Modern Warfare 3. If they do, I think it'd be cool to do it with without the kill streak thing stacking. But that game's over. Comment, rate, subscribe, all the other good stuff everybody talks about, and I will talk to you guys later. Love you guys. See ya.